sorry. Sorry, that was a little chaotic.
No sweat, please. The number of times I've left myself on mute and I'm like, really?
Oh,
I can't figure it out.
geez, this is sorry. I also feel like I can see you, but let me know if anything needs to be changed on my screen,
No,
but otherwise.
You're good. No, that works out
Awesome.
great.
Awesome. Yay.
How are you doing? You're back home?
Good. Back home. Oh my goodness. Travel there is crazy. So, yeah, I got home last night and slept a good 10 hours and feel like I'm already kind of back.
You beat the jet lag in one night. That's incredible.
I hope so. We'll see. I don't know. I'm probably never fully adjusted, to be honest, but yeah.
That's wild. What tell me about just kind of what it was like just to get there, touch down on the ground. Like, how did that feel?
Amazing. I mean, it was always a little scary with the COVID protocols and just like being like, okay, I have to pretty much get through. I was probably about 10 COVID tests before getting to the start line. And so I was just so relieved to stand on the start line and be like, okay, like I'm actually getting to compete in the Olympics and become an Olympian and represent the country. So touching down in Japan was a huge step, and getting through all the processing protocols felt really good too. So yeah.
That stuff you sent, the videos from like taking a jog around and like the village and seeing the statue with the rings, like that was just, I cannot tell you, that like made my day. It was so cool.
Thanks. The village is amazing. It was really cool to be there. But thanks for following along with it.
Oh, are you kidding me? So what was it like to be in the village? I mean, tell me about what that experience was like, because we rarely get to know this kind of stuff.
Yeah, oh my gosh, honestly, the village was, I thought it was so well done. It was so beautifully designed. It was located right on the Bay of Tokyo. So there's like waterfront views, there's, oh gosh, probably at least, I don't know how many tall buildings, but every country is in these buildings that have their flags on the outside. So you know like what country's in what building. And it was just like really, it was very clean, very nice spaces to walk around. There's yards and little gardens to sit in. The dining hall was my favorite. That was like a 2-story massive, just like cafeteria that it was open 24/7 first, so you could literally go any time of day. It was always busy. Like I was there at midnight one night and there's like everyone's just constantly going in to eat, and food from all over the world. Like they had limitless like buffets of like Japanese cuisine, Asian, American, like Italian, pizza. It was like kind of half joking, but I was like, I'm gonna gain like 10 pounds just in like the 5 days I'm here. Like this is it was really good dining. And but yeah, I thought the village was very, very well designed. It was very comfortable. The rooms were tiny. The cardboard beds was a real thing.
Was it really made out of cardboard? Like, how did that work?
They're really made out of cardboard.
Did you take a picture of it by any chance?
Oh, I think I took a photo of like the I'll have to check. I did take a photo of my bed made. I should have like taken a photo of the cardboard. It really wasn't that it was not uncomfortable. Like I slept well. But the suites were tiny. The bedrooms were really, really small, but I don't know. It was enough space and definitely like felt like you were in a city of athletes from all over the world.
That's cool. I do want to ask you about the race in a second, but the last thing I wanted to ask you was like, did you get like really any downtime to get to explore at all other than the village and the dining hall?
No. So they actually, we weren't allowed to, we were only allowed in certain places. So you're allowed in the village, the Olympic Stadium, and then Team USA rents out this like whole sports complex that was about a 45-minute bus ride from the village. And so we had our own training facilities, like our own track, swimming pool, tennis courts, baseball fields. There's even a little dining hall over there. So I would meet Mike. They call it the High Performance Center. So we would go there for practice. Yeah, pretty much do all of our training over there. And then I would share some meals with Mike there because he wasn't allowed in the village. So, I mean, outside of those three places, the Olympic Village, the Olympic Stadium, and then Team USA's High Performance Center, we were not allowed to go into Tokyo, unfortunately.
Oh, that's a bit of a bummer. But
I
it sounds
know.
like, did you get to try sushi that, like, the authentic sushi that we had talked about?
I had some sushi, and it was the dining hall sushi, so
Okay.
it's not quite.
Sure.
I have a feeling Japan has a lot more amazing sushi to offer than I got to try.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'm like so determined to go back as a tourist and really like take in all of Tokyo at some point. But
Awesome.
yeah.
I do want to chat with you about the race because I am not a track person, and there's plenty of people in Maine who are not in tune with track. Can you explain what it was like on race day? The commentators on TV had talked a lot about the humidity. Was it really that humid? And how did that affect things for all the racers that day?
Yeah, it was very, very humid there. Hot and humid. It was pretty comparable to what we experienced at the Olympic trials in Eugene. I personally don't think it, like, I didn't pay any attention to it in the race. After the race, it was definitely like pouring sweat, felt some heat exhaustion, had to like really focus on recovering, especially if I had run the final. Like I would have really like tried to make sure hydration and recovery from all that heat and humidity was very dialed in. But I do think like it's probably harder to run super fast times in it. But that being said, you know, we all have to go through the same thing, and I think it wasn't something I was too focused on or worried about. But yeah, definitely not super ideal conditions, or definitely don't feel great after the race.
No, that totally makes sense. I mean, I lived in Texas twice now, and the humidity every time has just been brutal. And it's no fun to try to do any type of like outdoor workout when the humidity is that oppressive. You just lose all your sweat and your energy.
Totally. A lot of the coaches at the High Performance Center were, you know, just standing outside at the track pouring sweat, and they were like, we feel like we worked out and we haven't even done anything. It's really uncomfortable.
Yeah. Can you walk me through the race? Sorry, bad pun, but like, can you walk me through kind of what it was like for you to go through that race? How did it start? What was the middle and what was the finish? Because it really seemed like at the end, maybe the last 2 laps, it seems like people just gunned it.
Yes.
Did I interpret that right? I mean, can you walk me through that? Because again, I don't know track as well as I would like to.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's pretty spot on. So the 5K semifinals are divided into 2 heats. I was in the second heat, and the first heat ran, and so to back up a little bit, the top 5 in each heat, and then the next 5 fastest times moved on to the final. So I was pretty excited to be in the second heat because then we would know how fast the first heat ran. And typically the second heat will take that into account and like try to be the faster heat. So the first heat went out really, like they went out fast, like right from the beginning. And they had 10 girls under 15. So I was like, all right, like we're gonna have to like, you know, run pretty fast. And unfortunately our race went out really slow. So that was a huge difference for the heat. It's like, and personally, like my strength is to run fast from the beginning. Like I'm stronger. I'm come from more strength. Like I think my best distance is probably maybe the 10K, but definitely 5K, 10K. So I do better with a faster pace at the beginning rather than slow and then really kick it in hard. So the way my race played out, we went out really slow. I put myself right into second position, and I thought I ran a really smart race. I'm really proud of executing the strategy that we went in with, that thought would give myself the best chance at advancing, and covered every move that was made. And then with 2 laps to go, I think the top 8 of us like really took off and separated. And then with 1 lap to go, I could not run quite as fast as those top girls ran, and I still closed hard. Ended up running 15 flat, and missed qualifying on time by, I think it was 0.57 or something. So like, yeah, half a second or so, which was really heartbreaking, really heartbreaking. Still pretty sad about it, but at the same time, I was talking to Mike after, my coach, and we really proud of the way we ran, and not much we could have done in that heat, or not much we could have done differently in that section. And yeah, holding my head high. I thought I executed well and ran with a lot of confidence, and gave myself the best shot I could. But
Is
yeah.
15, is that one of the fastest you've ever raced?
Yeah, it's actually my second fastest time.
I mean, come on.
I know, and in that my fastest time is 9 seconds faster than that, and that was in like a very like paced race. Like we went out fast from the gun, and also the weather was ideal. That was in California earlier this season, so I think especially looking at like the heat and humidity and how slow we started out, to be able to close that hard and still run 15 flat, which yeah, second fastest time. And any other Olympics and any other world champs, that would have moved on to the final. So it was like always, yeah, a little bittersweet to be sad about it, but at the same time feel like, it's a good, really good, strong effort. And yeah.
I hear you, and I think that, I mean, look, I'm gonna just be honest. I'm taking my journalist hat off for a minute. I think that anybody would respect you for being, at bare minimum, frustrated, right? Because obviously that's what you want. You want to move on. You want to get a chance to medal. But at the same time, there are so many people who are so proud of you back here. Like, did you have any idea how many people knew what was happening and like how well you were
Oh
running?
my gosh. I cannot put that into words, just how much the outpouring of support, and the stories my parents have been telling me from around Sanford, Maine, and it's like, honestly, it's meant so, like, I can't put it into words. It's so special how many people were watching and cheering me on, and I felt that, and that was part of the heartbreak, because I like so wanted to make that final for everyone back home, and represent USA in that final with Carissa and Elise, which actually happened just earlier this morning. But yeah, thank you for helping like spread the story, and all the support coming from you guys.
Of course. Is that a discussion that you've had to? I am putting my journalist hat back on, and I don't want this to sound harsh, but is that a discussion that you've kind of had to reconcile with yourself? Is that fact of, you know what, I didn't move on to the medal, but I am an Olympian. That's something that nobody can take away from you. Has that been something you talked about with Mike or your parents or coaches or anybody?
Yeah. I think a lot of people have just expressed how proud they are of me, and how special it is that no matter what, like, you got to become an Olympian, and especially with all the craziness going on in the world right now with COVID, like it's something I don't ever want to like take for granted. The fact that these games happened, and the fact that I qualified for them, and got to actually race in them. I feel so much gratitude, and yeah, it's the thing I'll cherish forever. Like, I get to become an Olympian, and also to, at the end of the day, feel pretty proud of the race and the effort I ran. It's a really good feeling. So I'm starting to reconcile the heartbreak with all the good as well.
Good. Now,
Yes.
I wanted to ask you unrelated question to the race. I saw some pictures from other athletes who were like meeting with other Team USA athletes. I saw one, like, I think I saw some track runners with like Kevin Durant. Did you meet
Oh,
anybody that like
cool.
you were like starstruck by, or was there anybody that you were like, oh my
Oh,
gosh, I can't believe I'm seeing
but
you in person?
there were so many people I wanted to meet, like the US women's soccer team and like Simone Biles. And I did not get to like meet a lot of the people I was hoping to. And that's where I'm like, oh, like under normal Olympics, I think the closing ceremony would be so much fun, because that's kind of just like the big celebration and big party and big time to like actually meet people. But you know, I got to meet a lot of the Team USA track athletes, and I was sweet mates with Raven Saunders, who came home with the silver medal, and she's just such a beautiful advocate for so many things. So I definitely feel like got to connect with some people that I really admire, both from Team USA and from some other countries as well, but not as many as I would have wanted to.
Well, so now my next question for you. You had put in your Instagram post, right, that you had future plans to keep running. Do you have any idea what those entail right now? I mean, I assume your professional career, but are you going to try for another Olympics?
I think so. It's only 3 years away.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Yes, isn't that crazy? It's like it's like, oh, 4 years, it's a long time, but I'm like, 3 years is gonna be here quick. So yes, I am really looking forward to actually have a pretty big race coming up, the Prefontaine Classic in Oregon in a little less than 3 weeks, and that's gonna be a really fast, like, set up 5K. So I'm excited to just get into a race that moves, that goes out fast. So looking forward to that, and then probably taking a big break, calling it a season, getting married. So I'm looking forward to ending the season at the pre-classic, and then after taking a break, I'll start gearing up for next year, which is a world championship year, and then another world championship year, and then the Olympics again. So yeah, a lot of good stuff coming up.
I can Google it, but do you know off the top of your head the date of the Prefontaine Classic?
Yes, it's August 21st.
Okay, we'll keep our eyes out.
Yeah.
I'll write it down on my calendar.
Thanks.
When, if you, not sure if you want to share this with people, but when are you getting married? What date?
September 25th.
Cool.
Yeah, coming up. I got quite a bit of wedding planning to do.
I was gonna say, has that all been on hold, or like?
A lot of it's done, but a lot of it has been put on hold. So I think we're in a pretty good place, but I don't know.
You're not getting married in Maine, are you? You get married in Arizona?
No, yep, out in Arizona.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I figured I'd ask.
Yeah.
It's okay, I don't need an invitation.
You're welcome to come. I mean, you can report our We're like a fairly private couple, so that would be
Like,
I'm sure.
You know what? I think you answered all my questions right now. And is there anything I didn't ask you that you want to say to all the people back home?
Oh, just thank you. Like I wish I had a way of expressing and articulating just how special it was to feel so much outpouring of love and support and good energy coming from Maine, and just thank you guys for sharing the story and for supporting me and being by my side through it all. I really felt it in Tokyo, and it's a huge honor to represent Maine and the USA. So thank you.
Awesome. Hey, we are all wicked proud of you. And if when you make your way back up this way, I don't know if you're planning on coming maybe after you take a break after the Prefontaine Classic or anything, but just let us know. We'd love to catch up with you again. All right.
Oh my gosh, I absolutely will. I can